Don Cohen here with another LinkedIn Live. Hope you're having a wonderful day. We're going to work really hard on sharing my insights and my proven strategies on outbound LinkedIn marketing and how to do it, why to do it, when to do it, and what you can anticipate achieving through doing it. So let's start off is why outbound? Why aren't we talking inbound? Well, inbound is going to happen naturally or organically or based on what you publish, what you share. Outbound is really being more specific and targeted in the opportunity to reach out to people you were hoping would reach out to you. So with that said, how do you find those people? Well, my suggestion and what I do every day is see who is supporting me. So I do a quick review of people who viewed my profile, people that commented on my post, people that reached out to me and tagged me. Really who was there who took a little bit extra time and was able to share their interest in your interest. Polling is a great example. When you ask a question, you typically get an answer. When you get an answer, you have permission now to do some outbound, which is really, having a attitude and a behavior of gratitude. How does that apply? Well, anybody who does something nice for you should be recognized and thanked. So what I do is, I could get 50 to 150 replies, positive replies on a poll that's pretty specific. So it's not like, what ice cream did you eat today? Chocolate, vanilla, strawberry. It's really about, are you interested in this? Would you like to learn more about that? Would you like to collaborate on whatever? And that way, at least you're sharing what areas of interest you're involved in and could probably provide to others. And now others have a chance to either agree or support or add value to whatever you put out there by returning the favor in feedback. So basically, once that happens, a thank you is in order. Don't assume that they want to set up a call, but just say, if you're still interested or as interested, love to have a chat. And here's my Zoom calendar. I find that LinkedIn is all about networking, all about building community and mastermind. And that's what I've been heavily involved in. I'm trying to get more people to do more worthwhile activities so they can be successful. And collectively, we could even be more successful for the benefits that come through that. So getting back to outbound marketing, you get to choose how much time you work that day that you choose to do outbound marketing. If you're based on inbound marketing, responses, even if you're prodigious on LinkedIn, and I've been posting every day for a year, actually for 3 years. I keep looking at everything at annual numbers. I've gotten 4 million views in the last 12 months, tens of thousands of responses and interactions, and hundreds of trusted relationships. So, what I'm promoting is what I'm doing. And what I'm doing, I'm sharing. And what I'm sharing, I'm also sharing results. I'm a big believer is don't do anything someone asks you to do that they haven't already done themselves and can share how well they did with it. Because if they can't do it, how are they going to work with you who knows less than them to get it done? And, where are they? They're in the past trying to get forward when you're really looking for people in the present who are moving forward. So with that said, you can work as long as you want. And if you say, I'm not good at it, well, I'll tell you the secret to getting good at something that you're not good at is to start doing it, doing more of it, doing more than you would do if you knew what you were doing. Because the more you do, the more you'll learn. You let the responses guide your next messaging opportunity. So if people are commenting about something good or bad, you've hit a nerve. And you should really look into that to see what you can gain to start changing your future publishing efforts. I love video because especially LinkedIn Live, and that's a great outbound. Right now, what I'm doing, I'm sending a message out that will be multiplied 7 times after it's published as a post on LinkedIn. And why is that? Because not everybody can make it the time you can make it. But if it's recorded and shared, they can watch it at their leisure, and they watch it usually the whole thing. So it's kind of funny. I'll share that on a video like this, people's time is about 2 minutes. When you post it, their time goes up to 6 or 7 minutes. So it's a significant insight. And I just started doing LinkedIn Lives about 2 weeks ago. I'm doing it every day. I also do 2 podcasts with Mike Weiss called LinkTank at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, Tuesdays and Fridays. I've got 2 collaboration groups. I'm busy, but I'm learning faster than ever. I'm applying what I'm learning better than ever. And I'm attracting people who kind of know why they're coming with me and could start to generate and appreciate pretty quickly immediate results. Because the nice thing about LinkedIn is you post and they distribute it. Based on what comes back, you could qualify your post as a success or failure. The idea, again, without getting into details, have a strategy. Outbound is, what do you want to use? So are you going to use a text post? Are you going to make a video? Are you going to share something? Are you going to do a LinkedIn Live? Now LinkedIn Audible is available to certain people. Are you going to do a newsletter? I mean, you have so many choices. I try to choose all of them whenever I can, because some people like polls, some people like text, some people like video. That's why they're there. If everybody liked the same thing, there'd be no reason to go elsewhere. So by being everywhere, you're visible. And, repetition can make reputation. So with that said, how do you want to be seen? Are you showing up with the best you that you have? Are you really thinking about what you're doing, saying, and being on LinkedIn? And do you want to be teachable enough to get successful? Because there's people doing things on LinkedIn who are doing extremely well. And they're demonstrating LinkedIn works if you work it well. If you do your own thing, then, it's like doing your own thing at anything. Potluck, hope for the best, but it's not scalable, not duplicatable, and it's not very inspiring or empowering. So you have to be what you hope other people will be with you and for you, and vice versa. So anyways, with that said, outbound is really just getting a schedule. If you aren't happy with where you are, if you're looking for a transition, if you're not doing anything, if you're transitioning, you're in the middle, then why not hire yourself? And why not put yourself to work to build your brand? And that's really what LinkedIn's about. People do business with you because of you, not because of what you do, what you've done, what you could do. If you're trustable, likable, and somebody that, like elevator buttons, take you up instead of down, you've got a shot. The more visibility, the more exposure, the more you could separate from the crowd. You can distinguish yourself and differentiate yourself by your activity. People like doing business with people who are doing stuff. People like to look up and see people are hustling. Be a hustler. This is your life. This is your career. This is your everything. And everything you do ripples to everything and everybody around you. And I believe that the bridge to success on LinkedIn is collaboration, working with someone. And I've got an excellent LinkedIn game plan coaching program just launched. It's on doncohenconsulting.com. In 30 days, I can get you flying. I mean, it'd be like night and day, and using exactly what I do every day, how I do it, but more importantly, be able to sift through the time sucks that you have brought into the future, legacy items. Not getting return on time investment is key. Being able to target the right audience with the right message and follow through with follow through. So, if you believe LinkedIn is the opportunity that I believe it is, how are you going to take advantage of it? It's kind of funny. I was talking to somebody the other day, and I said, a program like what I'm doing in coaching or masterminding, where you get a lot of collective knowledge share quickly, it's like if you've ever been in a casino and everyone's got a buffet, or most of them, and you got these people who just came to eat, aren't gamblers, have nothing to do with anything except the food. They're sitting in lines for hours. And then there's guests of the hotel or players who get a line pass and go right to the front of the buffet. And all these hungry people have been waiting a couple hours, can't believe what's happening in front of them. And you kind of tend to look to the right because you don't want to see how they're looking at you anyways. Because if they knew about a line pass, they'd probably get one. But the point is what I look to do is get from A to Z faster, better, bigger together. So anyways, getting back to outbound. Outbound is key when it comes to filling your day, because there's 810 million people on LinkedIn. You're never going to be able to service all of them, but you can target 20, 50, 100, whatever a day with a relevant, personalized invitation based on something you can provide value for in return to justify their taking the time and interest and possibly even adding you to their busy schedule. That's key. So, getting prepared, that's where the game planning comes in. Getting enough best practice proficiency, and that's where the knowledge share, either through coaching or through masterminding, come in. And the activity is I'm into co-promotion. I'm into leveraging my influence to support other people's efforts that I align with. I'm into speaking. I'm into just really helping out. I believe LinkedIn's a place where you provide service first for no other reason, because you can and you get benefit seeing other people benefit. And in return, because not that many people are proactive and not that many people go first, you'll be someone that is pretty scarce in their book and maybe very valuable, or at least you'll be seen. And the key is how many do you need? And that's where conversion rate comes in. That's where strategy comes in. That's where perspective and context come in. LinkedIn's a long game, and most people are short on patience. And I think the key is to be with someone who's already doing it. It's not that difficult once you figure it out, like anything else, but it doesn't mean it's easy. And it doesn't mean that people have the fortitude or the tenacity or the confidence to do it on their own. And why? It's a big pie. What are you looking to eat it all? Good luck. So anyways, love to share my opinion, my perspective, my strategies, and hopefully create the opportunity that you can reach out. And, if it's a good match, I'm willing to invest. I'm looking for joint ventures. I'm looking for co-promotional opportunities. My background has been very big success in a lot of industries. So anyways, if you want to, doncohenconsulting.com, check it out. Go to Don Cohen's profile on LinkedIn. There's all kinds of ways to message me and connect with me. Look at my latest post, comment if you like. more importantly, if you really think this has value, share it with others, because it only works when other people see the value of it working. So again, have a wonderful day. Look forward to tomorrow with another topic. Stay with me. We're going to win